Hey guys, Ninja Toothpick, and today I'm doing my review of Naruto 631, Team 7. Oh my god, at this chapter is just so fantastic. I'm so glad that this chapter is what it is, because it's just so amazing. I mean, it really is. Because this chapter just fed the fans so much, it made the fans so happy. I mean, Kishimoto did this chapter specifically for the fans. Anyway, down to the thing. It starts out, and Sakura is in shock. She's like, who the fuck is this guy? Even though it obviously says the fourth Hokage on the back of his fucking jacket. I mean, she's so ignorant. But anyway, then he's like, I'm Minato Namikaze. Don't you know who the fuck I am? And he's like, oh, by the way, you guys should probably brace yourself. And boom! Big explosion. The BG bomb exploded behind him. Because Minato sent it back to the fucking water river thing. I don't know what was behind him, okay? Don't patronize me for not knowing these things, okay? And sorry, I'm trying to read this on the computer at the same time, so if I start battling, not my fault, because I have horrible memory. Anyway, yeah, I was right. It explodes, and then they're like, damn, what was that? And he's like, I sent the Juby's explosion all the way back there. And Sakura's like, those eyes. You are at a tense. You're enemy. And then he's like, don't worry. I'm a good guy. I'm with the good guys. By the way, thanks for accelerating Naruto's recovery. Are you his girlfriend? I love this because Naruto's just all ominous about this. He's just like, the thing, yeah, you could say that. If you're splitting hairs, I mean, yeah, you could say that. And then she's like, God damn it, shut up! Focus on regaining your strength, which kind of points out the fact that she's like, yeah, I kind of am. Naruto's just screaming in agony, and then like, she's like, Kushina. He's like, I leave my son in your capable hands. And then Sakura's like, hey Naruto, you came out of nowhere, but you seem like you were expecting it. And my prediction was right, because Naruto's like, yeah, I sensed their chakras. Whenever I was in Kyuubi mode. And he's like, the others aren't too far behind. And then, boom, all three of the other Hokages. And this is like praising Minato moment, because the third Hokage's like, you still up to your name, Minato. And the second Hokage's like, you're way faster than my Shunshin. Except for the first Hokage, he's like, I love crashing parties. Yeah, you were fast too. I'm still badass though. I'm still the best. That's why I'm the first, bitch. And then everybody's like, third Hokage, fourth Hokage. Hey, isn't that the second and first? And then everybody's like, wait. Who used Edo Tensei on you? And third Hokage's like, well, Orochimaru. And it doesn't show up, but I'm pretty sure everybody was like, huh? The fuck? And then my favorite panels of this entire chapter. Madara! He's flipped his fucking lid. He's crazy. He's just like, I've been waiting for you, Hashirama! And Hashirama's like, dude, sit the fuck down. I will take care of you later. Just go. I don't want to see that face. Get the fuck out of here. And then he's just like, and it's just like, ... He's like, damn. And then he's like, you always had a way of fucking getting under my skin, you little bitch. And then it flips over and you see the Juby, and it's like, Zuzu. And the first Hokage is like, oh, it's charging. Get the fuck out of here. And then Minato's like, hey, you guys did it enough. You guys go ahead and rest, talking about Naruto. And then it just gets close up of his eyes, like, duh. And then, here's the part that got most people. I mean, this wasn't that big of a surprise to me, because, of course, he absorbed some of the Nine-Tail chakra. And the Nine-Tail's like, oh my god, could this be? And Minato's like, oh, by the way, Naruto, your friend's coming, and he's a good guy. And then, we get a panel, and boom, Minato has Kyuubi mode. Yeah, and the only way you can distinct him and Naruto is, there's slightly taller flames on his head, and his little armband things that are on his forearm. That's the only way you can tell the difference. Literally, because for some reason Naruto has a big like jacket whenever he's in his, but I don't know. And then the coolest little dialogue part is whenever Naruto's like, hey, my dad's a badass, ain't he? And the Naruto's like, duh, he's the one who trapped me in here, you little bitch. And then it shows 3 Rasen Kunai, and it turns out that Minato dropped them there because the 4 Hokage start doing this formation that's a lot like the 4 Flames formation that the Sound 4 did whenever Orochimaru attacked the Leaf Village. And Hashirama puts down these big wooden things that traps down all 10 of the tails from the 10 tails. The 10 tails, I don't know. Anyway, it's called like the Barrier of the Four Sun Gods or something. But anyway, it shows a panel of that, and then boom, Sasuke drops from the sky with Jugo. Just Jugo? Where's Orochimaru, Suigetsu, and Karin? Anyway, I was looking forward to seeing what Suigetsu would do whenever he sees it, because he's always funny. But then, Sakura is just like the fucking tripping her shit, dude. She's like, holy shit. And then Naruto's like, fashionably late as always, you little bitch. I mean, Sasuke. I said Sasuke. And then, of course, Sakura's gotta have her moment where she's like, Sasuke. All quietly and shit. That's bullshit. And he's like, Sakura, huh? Bitch. But then she decides to scream his name, and that causes all the other teams, like the Inshikacho, Team Kurenai, to be like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. And then the only one that's not freaking out is Hinata, honestly. She's just like, Anyway, Shikamaru starts being a little bitch. He's like, Sasuke, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. And he says, you're boisterous as ever, you little bastards. And then Kiba's like, you bastard. You have some nerve coming here. And then Sakura is just like, why are you here, Sasuke? And he says, a lot has happened, and I've decided to protect Konoha. Furthermore, I'm going to pause for dramatic become Hokage. Yeah. This is the part in the fucking chapter when I started jumping up and down like a little girl and screaming. Because I was like, yeah! Because there's got to be some way for him and Naruto to fight in the end, because that's just what everybody's been waiting for. I mean, because without that final fight, how can you prove anything? And how could this whole, like, fucking journey come to anything? Because they've been rivals from the first episode / chapter. Okay. To clear the air, I started on the anime whenever I was like, in 2005, whenever it first aired. I was like 9, I think. And, so yeah, that's why I'm saying episode. But they've been rivals ever since then, because they've always not hated each other, they just always try to rival people. Anyway, back to the chapter. And everybody's like, what? You're planning to come? Ha, ha. And Kiba is like, that's some fucking joke, isn't it? And then Shikamaru's like, regardless of what you've been through, that won't be possible. Do you really think? And then Shino interrupts him and he's like, that we'll just forget everything you've done up until now? And honestly, I'm with Sasuke right here. He says, I figured you couldn't just let bygones be bygones, but I honestly don't give a shit what any of you think of me. Yeah, because it really doesn't fucking matter. You're below his level. Seriously. He's like, the only one who could actually compete in his rank-wise was Nady, because he was a Jonin. But he could fucking flick you guys in the forehead and kill you. So I wouldn't fucking give your 2 cents at all. Anyway. And Sasuke says the Hokages are the reason everyone is in this current predicament. That's why I'll become Hokage and make sure something like this never happens again. That was a really cool panel. Because Sasuke was always not giving a shit. He always just never gave a shit about anything. And now he's just he's actually kind of pulling a Naruto, trying to save the fucking world, pretty much, by not letting any of it happen again. But, anyway, we get another panel, and Naruto's remembering everything that Itachi's saying about how he said, the one who's acknowledged by everybody doesn't become Hokage. I mean, the one who becomes Hokage isn't acknowledged by everyone. The one who's acknowledged by everyone becomes Hokage. And then he says, I'm leaving Sasuke in your hands. This is a really cool panel right here, because you have Sasuke and Naruto standing side by side saying, and Naruto's sitting there thinking, leave him to me. And then he says, I'm the one who's going to become Hokage, Sasuke. Just saying. But this chapter is really cool, because you have classic Team 7 moment whenever Sakura is just kind of sitting in the back like she always used to. And Sasuke and Naruto are just like, hey, let's fucking do this. Anyway. And then Hashirama's like, okay, boo-hoo, I'm crying because of how many fucking Hokage candidates, but get your asses in gear and kick this thing's ass. And then Naruto's like, thanks for healing me, Sakura. Go rest up. Come on, Sasuke. Let's go beat some ass. Because honestly, I think these two could take this thing by themselves. Anyway, they land on a big rock, and Sakura's like, fuck no, you ain't leaving me behind. I was trained by Asani just as bad as you guys were. So, I'm just on your level. Let me get a little bit more chakra, and I'll show you exactly what I can do. And this was the final panel and the coolest panel. It said, Team 7, reborn again. And it has all three of them standing side by side, Naruto doing a classic fist to hand thing, Sasuke just looking like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat some ass. And Sakura doing her little fucking dorky smile as always. Anyway, guys, that's the chapter. One of the greatest chapters, definitely in the top 5 of greatest chapters, in my opinion. Anyway, leave your comments down in the comments section. Tell me what you thought of the chapter. Tell me what you're going to think in 632. And anyway, guys, I'm the Ninja Toothpick, and this is the no, I'm kidding. This isn't the final chapter. Anyway, see you guys.